Hey guys, I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back. Listen, guys, I'm gonna be dead honest with you. This situation with the police in California shooting this double amputee is bullshit, and it's despicable. I just seen the video, and one of my newer subscribers had suggested that I take a look at this video yesterday and do a story on it. Ma'am, I forgot your name, but I'm shouting you out. You know you left a comment. But I just came across the video, and I couldn't believe it, honestly. And this pains me to say, I think certain places have a low tolerance for black folk that they feel don't comply. And I think there are unwritten laws as far as confrontation with such people that aren't compliant, to where police feel as though they're doing this so I can shoot now, and then my excuse would be that. If you haven't seen the video, the man pulls a butcher knife out, and what's strange is it's disturbing. I'm just gonna keep it real. The video is disturbing, not from them shooting him up. From me, the situation was the man was a double amputee from the knees down. What shocked me was he pulled the knife out from the wheelchair, jumped off the wheelchair, pulled the knife. He pulled a long butcher knife like Michael Myers uses on Halloween. He was running on his nubs. It just looked painful, and it was shocking to see. He wasn't going fast, but he was moving. But he was moving away from the police officer. When he was moving away from the police officers, right, he was steady swinging the knife, backing up. Now, in my opinion, I think he was mentally disturbed, or he was on something, because he was swinging the knife wildly and talking while he was running away, and it was a great distance between them. His characteristics, the way he was acting, was not of a normal person that wasn't under the influence of something. So, I mean, me personally, from my observation, it looked like he was on something, or he was having some type of mental lapse. Supposedly, on the story of that's on CNN, I want to read a little bit about it. It says, on Thursday afternoon, Huntington Park Police Department officers responded to a report of a stabbing. The department said in a statement Monday, responding officers found a victim suffering from a life-threatening stab wound resulting in a collapsed lung and internal bleeding, the statement said. The victim described the attacker as a black man in a wheelchair who dismounted the wheelchair, ran to the victim without provocation, stabbed him in the side of the chest with a 12-inch butcher knife, and then fled the scene in his wheelchair, HPPD said. Now, this took place in the California city of Huntington Park. It said the man jumped out the wheelchair, ran up on somebody, and stabbed him. Now, I don't know if he's homeless. I don't know. No disrespect to the family or not. They said without provocation. Only way I see this man jumping up out of a wheelchair and running the way he ran, holding that knife, it had to be somebody either homeless, laying down, and he got the drop on him. And it said he got back in the wheelchair and wheeled off. Listen. In the video, the cops pulled guns out on the man, then created distance. He about 10, 20 feet away, probably longer than that. I can't remember. But I mean, it's a distance. It's a considerable distance. And he couldn't make that ground up without you having good reflexes or reaction time. And while he was running away from him, they shot him. 3 officers, I think one of them was black, 2 of them was white, shot him. And they shot him from 3 different directions. One facing him, one over here, and one over here, and they just converged. Up to 8 shots were fired. Now, the thing that's messed up is this. The excuse these officers used was, oh, We thought he was going to throw the knife at us. The fuck is he, a lumberjack? What is he, a ninja? The way he was holding the knife was weird. Ain't no way he could have threw that knife from the position back here. Like he holding it, the blade was against his arm. He in a defensive position where he just trying to keep people off him. It wasn't even near him. And for them to shoot, and if you look at the video closely, I think one of the cops said, you know what? Shoot him, because they all shot at once. Normally in police shootings, you'll hear one start shooting, then it'll all come in different unison because they're all in different areas. You'll catch the different pitches. They fired in unison. Boom, 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 boom. So somebody gave the command, hey, shoot him. My thing is this, that man was not a threat, man. He wasn't even a fucking threat. He couldn't even run up on you without you stopping him. And then the thing is, why didn't you tase him? Why didn't you tase him? I ain't never seen a motherfucker on his knees run up and fuck a cop up. I don't understand it. I think they just had certain, they had these meetings or whatever. This is the police, and they like, listen, I'm not gonna, they ask probably dumb questions in class on, combating people that are combative. Well, what did they do this? What did they do? And they just get it all misconstrued. And they start shooting. Because a lot of them scary, man. They're scary. If you scared of the job, not saying fear ain't a part of, confrontation with anybody. But if you scared of the job the way you got to pull a gun instead of the taser all the time, you in the wrong fucking job. That's fucking sad, and it's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. You shot a man that couldn't even run away. You could have walked and caught him. If you did a brisk walk, you could have walked and caught him. Now, I'm not telling anybody, walk up, and grab a guy with a knife, but they could have tased him. They're different protocols. They could have blocked him off because the man was running from you. He wasn't running to confront you. Now, if it was a threat of people standing there, a lady coming down the thing with a baby or something, you tase the man. Or at least run down the street ahead of him and cut him off to warn the lady to get out the way of public safety shit. You know what the fuck y'all doing. I think people just don't want to, cops don't want to be bothered with the bullshit. Shoot them, fuck it. We'll fill the paperwork out later on. And I think a lot of them stuff be cases like that. He gonna throw the knife. It ain't like it's an axe. What is it, tomahawk? He gonna run and on his nubs and let it go. Just like Benjamin Crump said, the lawyer for Tyree, 20 days. This is open and shut right here. You didn't have to shoot him. You didn't have to shoot him. Y'all got to face some type of charges. There are people that are around people that get shot, and the person just standing there because they know him, and they in jail right now. If it's good for them, why it ain't good for you? And that's the thing, man. Listen, they got to start coming out with these. This is what they need to do. They need to start coming out with, they need to retrain the whole police force and all this different protocol. They talking about the George Floyd law and all that. Kamala Harris hyped everybody up today. Oh, I'm going to push for the George Floyd law. Joe will sign it. You could have been did that. You know what I mean? You could have been pushing for it. And she might be pushing for it. I don't want to say that, but stuff like this, every confrontation is different. But it seems like it always has the same result. Somebody getting shot the fuck up when the person shooting them is supposed to be the one in control and the one with the training to de-escalate the situation to where they don't have to shoot you the fuck up. Go figure. Guys, leave me a comment. As always, like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. It's a damn shame.